Hi, third grade. It is Wednesday. Monday we learned about units of length. Yesterday we learned about units of weight. And today we are going to be learning about units of capacity. So how much something holds. So the customary units of capacity, when we think about how much something holds, we usually think about a liquid. So when we talk about 1 fluid ounce, fluid means it's able to move. Um, its abbreviation is OZ, is about the amount of liquid that you would put into a regular household spoon. So if you take out a spoon and you put some water in your spoon, then that's going to be about an ounce. Now, you think about 1 cup, that is about an amount that when we were in school that you would get in your milk carton. So that is about 1 cup. Now, a pint is bigger than a cup. So if you think about a tall glass, so here I have a glass. It's pretty tall. It's not like a small glass that you would drink it, but it's a tall glass. And of lemonade. So a tall glass of lemonade. 1 quart, if you have ever seen anybody work on their car or anything, and they go out and they pop up the hood of their car and they're pouring in some oil or something, that is the amount of a quart. So if you've ever seen anybody, put stuff in their car, it's a quart. That would be the oil. 1 gallon is about the size of the milk that we have in our refrigerator, or that I have in my refrigerator. I always get the big gallon of milk. So ounces are smaller than cups, that are smaller than pints, that are smaller than quarts, and then gallon is the biggest one. So I know that y'all have seen this. Let me move my face. I know that y'all have seen this in 2nd grade in making the gallon man. So the ounces would be the little finger that would come off of the cups. So if you think about the ounces, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a robot, so it's got 8 little fingers on it. This come from outer space, so it's going to take 8 of those little teaspoons or those spoons full to fill, actually 8 of them to make 1 cup. If you look at the gallon man's hands, 2 of the cups are attached to 1 of the pints, so it takes 2 cups to make 1 pint. 2 pints, which are the green ones here, they're attached together on here, and they're attached to the quart. So it takes 2 pints to make 1 quart. And then the quarts, those are like your shoulders and your knees. Takes 4 of those, and they're connected to the gallon. So it takes 4 quarts to make 1 gallon. So think about from 2nd grade when you made the gallon man. You may have also made over here There's a big G for gallon. There's 4 Q's for the 4 quarts it takes to make the gallon. Each quart has 2 pints in it, 2 P's for pints to make 1 quart. And then in those pints, there are 2 little bitty cups. I don't know if you could see them, but there are 2 little bitty cups in 1 pint. That is the customary units of capacity. Now, when we go back to the metric units, we're still going to think about liquid. Now, where most third graders get confused when they're talking about the difference between a milliliter and a millimeter. Meter is the distance that we learned on Monday. A liter is the capacity, how much something will hold, which is usually a liquid. So I like to use the thing of liquid is a liter. So L for liquid, L for liter. Liquid, liter. That helps me remember it anyway. So 1 millimeter is about the same amount. If you've ever seen those little eyedroppers or somebody that has to put something in their eye, or if you've ever had to get a dose of medicine or something, then think about it'd be about 10 of those drops. So that's not very much. It isn't something that you would be wanting to fill your bathtub with or a swimming pool. That would take forever. 1 liter, remember, liter, liquid, is about the same amount of the liquid of all y'all's water bottles that y'all bring into the classroom. So all those water bottles that are sitting on your desk, think about that as a liter. Now, what does that mean when we are converting it? Milla comes from the Latin word, the root word, and it means thousandths, which is less than 1, very much less than 1. So you'd have to have 1,000 of those 10 drops, or those drops over here, to equal this bottle that you would bring into school to drink. So that would take you a long time in the morning if you were having to fill your water bottle and with a little eyedropper to fill up your water bottle that you would bring into school. So, or 1 liter, if you had to take your eyedropper and take it, put it into your water bottle, and then take out 10 little drops at a time, then that would be not a lot. That would take a long time because milliliters is a lot less than 1 liter. So that was your lesson on the metric units of capacity. And now you will have an activity to do in your Google Classroom. And please go back and review any of the charts that you need to complete that activity. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.